Hey everybody, this is Rob Scott, UC Today publisher, and also I'm heading up the UC Summit 2020 virtual event. I've been asked to take you through a short update, a bit of a demo in terms of what the UC Summit might look like when it opens its doors January 20th, 2020. So just a quick shout out for our media kit. It's just come out, it's hot off the press, pardon the pun, and if you'd like to see it, please email us or go to the Media Kit download page on the website. There's lots of information in there about what we're up to in 2020, and we've got some fantastic opportunities for you from an editorial and sponsored basis. So do have a look at that as soon as you can. Well worth a look. Just going back to the event, UC Summit opens its doors as again 20th of January 2020. It's a 90-day event. We will be putting a lot of on-demand content, video-first content at the event, but there will be quite a lot of new content flowing through the event throughout the course of the 90 days. So we're looking at different types of content. We're looking at mainly video content to be showcased. We are looking to curate vendor-generated content, so therefore maybe that would require you buying into a package, etc., etc. But you get to pretty much choose what you bring to the show. The second type is user-generated content. So that's really exciting. That's kind of community, contributed content. So we've got quite a wide community now, and we've had a lot of recommendations and contributions from that network. And the third type is from our guest list. So we've also gone out to people that we know that are great speakers, great thought leaders, and we've asked them to get involved. And so we've got lots of different types of content. I'm going to take you through the show. I'm going to take you through quickly what it's going to roughly feel like. But again, it's not totally finished, so don't hold me to all this. We are 90 plus something % there now, and we're now starting to populate the event and the platform with lots of content, hence being able to show you this as a bit of a preview. So just as a reminder, ucsummit.com, you register here. Attendees register just by a simple form on the website. As they log in, they'll be asked a couple more questions to start just building up a bit more of a profile about that attendee. But it's fully GDPR compliant. It's privacy and everything else has been accommodated. We've had our legals checked and everything else, so it is a logged in experience. So that kind of means that the attendees have opted into being kind of tracked as they're kind of walking, moving around the site and that kind of thing. So just to put that to bed, that's all been dealt with and it's all above board, which is great. As the attendee registers and logs in, they will go to our reception. So here is our virtual reception hall, and as you can see, if I take you from the kind of top, we've got a menu to the top left. We've got notifications and the attendee profile page, which is going to have a cool little gamification feature about climbing the summit, and the more they move around the event, the higher they will get on the summit, and once they reach the summit, they will then drop into the prize draw. Which is a great way of kind of us finding out also how engaged they've been at the event. So across the top here, we've got our leaderboard banner. This is fairly consistent across the whole site, so we can push advertisements to that section of the site. So you're going to see this is going to rotate, but essentially this UC Buyers Checklist one is really just an example right now. We've got a video right in the middle, which is more of a welcome video, kind of virtual concierge, which will essentially just take them through the page, the options very quickly, and welcome them to the event. Top left, we've got the keynote theatre. Underneath that, we've got the conference. Underneath that, we've got the resource library, again, where we can put all your assets and all your research papers and brochures and anything else that we can put in there, but we're going to make a nice tidy job of that. So anyone looking to buy, researching brands, products, technologies, looking to read, then they can find some valuable content in there. Top right, we've got the speaker directory and we've got the exhibitor directory. as I said, we're quite a way on now with a lot of the companies that wanting to get involved, and a lot of speakers. So that will be slowly but surely coming together over the next few weeks. In addition, we've got the expo hall. So this is where your virtual booths will hang out. So we've got 3 major zones. We've got the unified communication zone, the collaboration zone, and we've got the customer experience zone. So vendors can select which zones they're in, and depending on which package is purchased, you can be in 1, 2, or 3. So I'm going to take you into the keynote theatres to start with. So let me just click onto that. So this is the keynote theatre. It's very simply put together. It's kind of like a Netflix experience. We've curated the best keynotes from relevant sources and relevant brands across the industry. Now it's not completely finished yet, but it gives you a good idea. The Microsoft one here is just an example at the moment, but you can see that it's got a big star against it, which means it's featured. And the featured ones will all sit at the top, plus anyone involved at a platinum level will be showcased at the very top too. But it's very easy to click and play. The user experience is really nice and slick. And as you come off here, if you wanted to filter by brands, so I want to see the Google keynotes, boom, they come straight up on the screen very quickly. And again, it's just a nice UX. You can just unfilter, move around. But that's all it needs to be. That's the keynote experience. I've taken you into the conference now. So the next room is the conference, a very similar look and feel. Again, that kind of cinema experience. But down the left-hand side this time, we've got all the filters. And these are hopefully the logical filters that people will use when they go into a conference. So they'll look at the different zones: collaboration, customer experience, unified communications. We've got some more specialist zones. We've got Microsoft in there. So we've got UC Trends in there as well. And then they might want to select by brand. So we've got all the brands in there. So right now we've got over 100 content pieces in here. So 100 videos from all those different sources that I talked about a moment ago. And we've put tags and metadata against these to enable the user or attendee to filter nice and easily. So we've also got some quite key tags here. So if the video is trending, so it's getting a lot of hits or views on the on the internet or YouTube, then we'll mark it as trending. If it's like an introductory video, we'll mark it as an explainer. And if it's more of an advanced topic, maybe talking about direct routing or Microsoft Teams or something a bit more advanced, then we will tag it with that filter too. So if you just scroll back up, it's an infinite scroll. It's dead easy to use. And it's all we will keep the attendee on the same page no matter which area they go into. So as they filter, so Microsoft, for example, all the Microsoft videos come up. I can turn that off. I could go straight into customer experience zone, for example, and hear all the customer experience pieces. And again, I can filter dynamically on the brand. So if I want 5.9, I get all the 5.9 videos. So very, very nice UX. And again, just click play. All looks very nice from a user experience perspective. And it is responsive on mobile and tablet. Okay, so I'm going to move you into the virtual booths now, which is kind of part of the Virtual Expo. So I'm going to start with our bronze package, which is right at the start, the smallest package that we offer. We've used RingCentral as an example brand. In fact, RingCentral are a platinum sponsor at the event, so they've got a platinum booth. But I'm going to take you through just kind of what they look like across the whole range of packages that we offer exhibitors. So this is a bronze package. You get a banner, you get a video, you get an About Us, you get a Contact Us form, and you also get another flexible button, which could be a link to a content piece on your own website, or it could be a link to another video or something like that. The branding, we will ask you for the banners in set sizes, but we will do the build out of the design. And the bronze package is fairly consistent across across the template. So as we go up a package, we now get the silver So this is what Silver looks like. Again, it's very similar, but you get an extra video. So you get 2 videos in this one. You get an extra flexible button, and now you get offers. So the offer box is like a present that they open, and they could have an offer in there for a free trial or some kind of incentive to make them kind of want to buy. So we think that's really nice, but that's the Silver package. So the offers and the extra video is kind of a key part of it, or the key difference between the bronze and the silver. As we go up another level, we've got the gold. So again, now the design extends itself to 3 videos. We've got more flexible buttons. We've got 3 down the bottom left hand side here. We've still got the offers box, but now we've got 3 videos in the middle. So it's a much nicer design. I suppose nicer. It's a bigger, much meatier design, offering kind of brands with larger portfolios, more buttons. So kind of the strategy here is to take your homepage and kind of almost condense it into a virtual booth. So we take all the best bits from you, from what you provide, and we can try to showcase that as much as possible. But ultimately, we're trying to refer people to your brand. So I'm going to take you on to the Platinum. So again, a little bit more functionality than the gold. You get 2 banners at the top. This is the kind of top level virtual booth that we offer. And again, with the packages that you sign up to, there are guaranteed leads coming through at minimum levels. So that's great too. So essentially, the bigger the package, the more leads generation potential it has for you. And finally, just before I leave this video, I just wanted to show you how simple it is to sign up. So we've got a sign up form for each one of the packages, and it's an online form. You can download it as well. There's a link here if you just wanted to have a quick look at that. There's a requirements PDF. I'm just bringing that up on the screen. Sorry, it's taking a few seconds to load. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there we are. So there's your PDF. There's all your requirements, size, dimensions, etc., for building out your booth. But it's a very simple form to fill out. You upload the files here. You enter your URLs for your videos, which we'd like them on YouTube. You enter your email address, your about us, whatever you want on your flexible buttons, and your links and that kind of thing. And you submit that. Hopefully, if you've already got those assets in place, and you can repurpose content from your most recent event or from something you've done recently, a webinar or whatever that might be. If you've got those assets in place, this should take no more than an hour or 2 just to pull together, which is fantastic if you think about the preparation required for a live event. This is very, very low touch and easy going. So once the doors open, 20th of January, you sit back and relax. You don't have to monitor it. We will provide you with a weekly tracking report, and you will get any instant leads that come through on the forms. So it really doesn't require you to manage. It's a fully on-demand experience, at least for the first show. So we encourage you to get involved. I hope this is giving you a little bit of a preview. Please feedback any comments, and certainly we'll provide another preview before the show's open in January. So thanks very much.